Hi, Enrico here from IK Multimedia, today from my home studio. Um, I'm here in this, actually talking about the Uno line of instruments, the Uno synth and the Uno drum, for this beautiful event. Thanks again for letting us here. And we are kind of, I wanted to demonstrate a little bit the synth and the drum in ways that are a little bit more further than what we explained it from when those instruments were released. So the Uno synth, for example, was released in the 2017, I guess. Yes. Oh, what a beautiful times that we can met at the at the Super Booth in Berlin, and now the Uno synth. Let's go a little bit the basics. So, and I'm gonna cover first the Uno synth and then the Uno drum. The Uno synth is an analog synth with two oscillators for his own voice, with a multi-mode filter, a two-port multi-mode filter, an OTA-based filter with drive capabilities. Two envelopes, one for the filter, one for the amp, an LFO, and some, thanks to the digital controls, we have a sequencer with parameter recording, a multimode arpeggiator with 10 modes, and some other nice features, like, for example, the scale on the keyboard. So thanks to the CapSense interface that the synth have, you can just select another scale and just swipe on the keyboard and just play something that makes sense, basically. But jokes apart, so a lot of capabilities. But of course, we talked about the engine and the core of the instruments during the last 3 years quite a lot. So I wanted to show a little bit more of its capabilities and how you can create different sounds, or how you can hook it up with other stuff like pedals, as you saw on the in the first bit, and for example the Uno drum, the drum machines. So let's start, for example, in the with the first sound that you heard, this one. Which is, I mean, it's preset 1. So how did we create the preset 1? We created it thanks to the sequencer, which is quite capable, and it allows to create really interesting sound and really interesting sequences. So let's start with that. Let's clean up the sequencer. How to clean up a sound or a sequence? There's a combination of buttons, which is the Alt, the down, which is clear, and the poof, done, and the preset. So you can clear the preset, and of course the sequencer. So now, what we can do. The way to recording stuff is quite simple. You can press record and just insert the stuff and just move on. I'm gonna put another C here. Then I'm gonna put, well, I don't know. Yeah, go for that. And then, yeah. Okay, done. How about... Okay, so now we have a simple sequence, quite easy. How are we gonna make it interesting? So first of all, one of the things that I really love to do it, is playing with the filters. So I managed to kind of play a little bit with that thanks to the sequencer. So let's start from the first thing, making the sound, the basic sound. So I'm gonna cover it like using the resonance a lot. And finding the nice, the sweet spots. I'm gonna even okay, and let's do it a little bit. So now, how we can create a little bit more movement. So if I press Alt and record, I can now select a step, as you can see, and change the parameter on it. So I'm gonna do it randomly with only the resonance. Okay, that was completely random. I even changed a wave, but let's see. Let's see. Whoa, it sounds even better than I thought. Okay, that's brilliant. So now that I actually recorded the resonance on all on those steps, if I move a little bit also the cutoff, you can see that as soon as you have recorded parameter in the sequencer, it's gonna just jump on it and making it even more interesting. Now I can repeat the process for a couple of other parameters. Let's try it a little bit. Okay, now I really don't know what's gonna happen. Whoa. Okay, like it, really like it. So, well, the first thing you're gonna do with a sequence is put a delay on it because we all like it. So I'm gonna do it with external pedal. I actually love it. So this is something that actually it's so difficult to find in a lot of synthesizers. So the capability of playing it, of creating soundscapes that weren't that are accessible in all the synths in the market. So, but the fun fact, one of the well, not fun fact, the one of the important fact of the synthesizer is that it has presets, so you can literally just save it. And to save a preset, you just hold the preset button. Now, as you can see, voila, I can actually save it in one of the slots. I'm gonna save it in 27, just because. Okay, but then I'm gonna save it also in the 28. And you know why? Because I'm gonna change it a little bit. So let's try. Okay, no idea what was gonna happen. So um, now that we have a sound that we like, or at least, or at least I do, um, we need a rhythm. Yes, we do. We need a rhythm. And another feature of the UnoSynth is the fact that it has an audio in, which is not used for go through the filter like the majority of the synthesizer, but the idea from the beginning of the UnoSynth was to get it up with something that might be your phone. For example, we have a lot of apps like Sample Tank on the iOS devices, and a lot of other portable audio interfaces. So hook it up with I don't know, with your phone, and just let a drum passing through it and playing along. Thanks to the fact that it's battery powered, you can just transport it with you, port it with you. It is portable. You put it uh, on your backpack and just move on with that. It is really actually great for creating for as a sketchpad, or at least I use it as a sketchpad. So now let's add a nice groove. And well, we can talk about the UnoSynth a lot, um, but that's why I'm gonna stop here a little bit and be ready for your question and answer. So if you want me to, I don't know, show you anything more, or maybe you wanted to ask me whatever thing about the UnoSynth, you will be free to do it. Thank you.